Y'all remember the scene in Golden Child when they're in the airport and Eddie Murphy's like, "My dear brother Numpsy." I don't know why, but that's exactly how I want to say, "My dear brother Chatelko." Let me go ahead and respond to something that you wrote here. Pull it up really quick. This is in paragraph E where you wrote, "My son tells me, and I hope Brother Gatewood can confirm this, that the highest paid person on a construction site isn't the senior engineer, but the senior tower crane operator, some of whom are making mid 6 Gs. I don't know what state your son is in, but here in Nevada, it's the elevator constructors that make the most. Then the crane operators are right behind them. And then us, little old electricians, we way down at the bottom in the basement, below the basement, whatever's below the basement, wherever that is." You then continue, "But imagine a brother, dirty and sweaty, making $250,000 a year, pushing up on a sister, and when she asks what he does, and his response is construction. Or a brother who started out on fries at Mickey D's at 17, 12 years later is now a McDonald's zone manager, raking down $130,000 a year when he responds, 'I work for McDonald's.' How fast that sister rolls her eyes and walks away, especially if she is one of the 33% of black women that has a college degree. The elevator tech, the pipe fitter, the HVAC guy, landfill operator, etc. get no love, no dignity from westernized females." You then continue in paragraph F, "This is a recent phenomena. Just 2 to 3 generations ago, a brother with any job was a prize for our queens. But now a black male is marginalized by black females." And I agree with your position to a degree. As you know, my position is if the black man is in order, then the black woman and child will follow. If the woman and child is out of order, then that's a direct reflection of the leadership or lack thereof that they are under. But I fully agree that the women aren't checking for them because you could see that play out by watching any of these dating shows, Kendra G, Pop the Balloon, Pineapples, and listen to a woman deny a man based on his profession. And in many cases, they're denying a man that makes the kind of money that they say they want. But because they don't know that that profession pays like that, he has no shot. Kevin used to get their ass all the time when he would ask them, do they want to be married? How many kids they want? What kind of lifestyle they want to live? What area they live in? How much does a man have to make to provide that lifestyle in that area? And the dagger would come when he would ask them, what kind of professions make that money? They would have no clue. So I agree with the statement, but I don't see it as a cop-out for men. Because if men are ignoring these positions because women aren't checking for them, instead of ignoring the women that aren't checking for them, then what kind of men are we raising? Isn't the first lesson taught in the Bible not to move based off the desires of a woman? Did I interpret that correctly? For some reason, we are moving based on what they desire from us instead of what we desire from them. And I'm talking to everyone now. We come up with these dumbass sayings, nice guys finish last, happy wife, happy life. And as a result of that, we conform to accommodate what they desire. We lead with our wallets, take them on these extravagant ass dates, buy them these expensive ass gifts because they're beautiful. Then we get mad when they turn out not to be what we need. We get mad when she's not able to appreciate the smaller gestures that we should have led with. Then we get even more mad when she expects the next guy to provide the same because, again, she's beautiful. That's our doing. I said it years ago when I used to do the penthouse view for Views from the 7. If the only thing you're concerned about is how they look, then as long as they continue to look good, be happy with your decision. Don't worry about if she can cook, as long as she looks good next to a stove. Don't worry about if she keeps a clean home, as long as she looks good in filth. Don't worry about her not being submissive, as long as she looks as good as Taraji P when she cursing your ass out. Don't worry about your child being raised by technology, as long as she looks good in that TikTok video that they made together. Be happy with your fine ass bum bitch. Now, if she start letting herself go, well then you got the green light to get up out of there, buddy. Yeah, she got to maintain that. You have the freedom to be as upset as you want. Fuck wrong with her gonna go from a 10 to an 8. She thought this was, huh? She got to go. Hey, bro, she put on 5 pounds. I'm packing her shit right now. Hey, man, I feel you. But if you truly want a wife, you have to go after women who already display the kind of qualities you desire. Select her off of that. You on IG looking at face, or you looking at plates? You looking at that background, or you looking at the background? You trying to catch them in the club, or you catching them at that grocery store in that produce section? You could be intentional about finding her the same way you are about everything else. But if you're expecting her to have all of these qualities and be a 10, then man, you just as delusional as them. I submit that any brother who's complaining about what a woman is not needs to work on himself a bit more. Because if I could fix my mouth to say what she is not, but I went out my way to impress her, then I have to also acknowledge what I am not. Get out that gym. There's nothing in there that's going to make you stronger. Stop working at OT. Money can't buy what you need. Don't worry about if you ain't fresh. You can't cover up that deficiency. No matter what car you drive, you ain't going nowhere because you are not there to begin with. Understand the term, you are what you eat, doesn't just apply to actual food. Whatever you consume becomes a part of your makeup. Every one of your senses is an entry portal to you. The books you read, the content you watch, the music you listen to, the things you see daily, the people you touch daily, the quality of the air you breathe, along with your cuisine of choice. They all are a part of your buildup. Do I even have to say any more? I mean, I can. Y'all let me know if y'all need a part 2. Subscribe to the channel, man.